spread's been such an important part all year for you guys. What was the key to getting through this one without it?
Yeah, I think it was tough. Like it was so loud, but yes, it was tough. Obviously, he's a big part of what we do as a team, and we definitely need him out there. And I think that it's just kind of been like the story of the season for us. Like we had a lot of guys in and out of the lineups, and we always kind of like figure it out. Like everyone coming in, guys stepping up. Like we had a good solid game plan. Guys coming off the bench, executing the game plan, and everyone kind of like stepping up the level a little bit. Like I think that's what it kind of forces us to do, with such a big part of our team being out.
Pascal, especially in the second half, it looks like you guys were way more comfortable attacking Embiid off the bounce. You got to the rim a couple of times, precious OG. What are you guys doing a little differently in terms of being able to? Are you kind of drawing them out and attacking, or why are you guys?
I think we're just trying to be aggressive. I think like that's the main thing. I think he's such a focal point of the offense that we got to try to make. Just as much as he makes his work on the other side, you got to make him work too. So I think that's kind of like basically what it is. But at the same time, we know how dangerous he is, and he's such a presence, for them on both sides of the floor. So I think today, it worked out for us. We just got to go back, see what we can do better, and how we can adjust and continue to just improve.
I asked Pat about the way that you guys were able to respond to runs, and obviously he's got a lot of familiarity with this building and this crowd, but you played here in playoff games this year, 2019. How important is it to take a crowd like this out of the game and make sure that you guys are responding to those runs?
I think it's just focus on us. I think before the game, I told all the guys, like, again, it's going to be loud in here, but at the end of the day, we gotta listen to our voices, like the guys out there on the floor, the guys on the bench, and communication, and it's like communication is not just only like telling your teammate that he messed up a play or anything. It's just like like we gotta stay together. They're gonna make runs, they're gonna score, the crowd's gonna get loud, but as long as we locked in, and I'm looking my teammate in the eye, and we know that like I got you or whatever, like, and if we made a mistake, talk it out. And just continue to move on. And I think that's what we did tonight. It wasn't always pretty, but I think that we figured it out, and just everyone was locked in, and we focused on ourselves.
On that note, you talked about you guys staying with the game and not getting too rattled by the crowds. A closeout game on the road could obviously shake some teams. Why are you guys able to stay so calm in that situation?
I think we did a pretty good job. I think for me, like, again, like, just trying to, like, sometimes, kind of like take that pressure a little bit, making sure that everyone's calm, bringing the ball up and calling something, or even, you see coach out there on the sideline, just racing and making sure they get us into something. And I think that as long as we do that, and we just don't, like with them making shots, we just come up and do whatever, I think we'll be okay. Just kind of like, pacing ourselves and making sure that we get into something. Because at the end of the day, if we do that, we're going to have a chance to score like every time down the floor. We just got to do it.
How much of a spark was it just to kind of see Gary take on the assignments of Batiste, as he's been a focus with speed, and then Harden with facilitating? What did you see out there on the floor and what he was able to do? Yeah, no,
Gary was great for us. I think early on in the game, he was getting to his spots, making shots. And I think his focus on defense was there, and we gonna need him to be like that. Gary, when he's aggressive, he's good for us. He helped us. He opened the floor for all of us. For me, OG, or even Scotty. So it was definitely good to and I think that we gotta continue to get everyone going. Looking down the floor, it's like everyone contributed, and I think that's what we need.
I apologize, but the swing of the series. You're down to 3. Now you're one game away from maybe tying this thing. Talk about the mental swing right now and how you guys are right now, as opposed to where you were a week ago.
I think we're the same. I think for us it's just like, again, obviously the first 3 games didn't go the way we wanted to, but I think one thing I can say is that everyone we went to the drawing board. We had a lot of film sessions. We try to make adjustments and stick to the game plan and I think that our effort kind of got better. That's pretty much what it is. Like, just having more effort and being decisive in what we're doing, following the game plan, And again, just like knowing, if we do that, we're going to live with the results.
What are you seeing from Precious these last 2 games?
Yeah, he's been huge for us. Both ends of the floor. Like, obviously, guarding Embiid is a team job, but at the same time, he's the initial defender out there, and he's guarding Harden. He can guard anybody, and I think that that's huge for us. And then on offense, just taking the shots that's there. Most of the time, if you have the 5 or the 5 on you, you're gonna have shots. Like being ready to take them, and he's been doing that.
Thank you. We'll go to online questions now. Go ahead, Josh.
Thank you. First we'll go to Vivek Jacob. Go ahead, Vivek.
Hey, Pascal. Those first few weeks of the regular season that you missed, OG was given a lot of offensive responsibility, and he had shown that he had improved his one-on-one game. How much do you think that's helping him right now where he's being asked to do more?
I think, yeah, like OG works hard, man. He's there in the gym every day working on his game. Obviously, early on in the season, he had an opportunity to showcase that. And also it's been a tough season for him, being in and out of the lineup. Bless you, Kayla. He's been in and out of the lineup, and but yeah, he's huge for us, man. Like he's strong, he can get to the spots, can shoot the 3, and can defend with the best of them out there. So he's huge for us.
And what do you think, like the way Precious has improved over the course of the season, what do you think makes him such a quick learner?
I think, again, we got guys that are just, willing to put the time in with him, watching film, talking to him about everything. And again, on the floor, it's like, we give everyone that confidence to be able to make plays. And I think that's the identity of our team, the coaching staff and everyone, just making sure that we give everyone the confidence to make the plays.
Thank you, Pascal.
Thank you. We'll next go to Louis Asson. Go ahead, Louis.
Pascal, when you get in the paint and you see 3, 4, 5 bodies, how important is it that Scotty gets open on the baseline there as a release for you?
I think that's pretty specific. But yeah, I think again, like I feel like I command attention, and I just got to make plays out of it. Like I feel like everyone is open down the floor, like just making the right play.
Thanks.
Next we'll go to Mike from Express.ca. Go ahead, Mike.
Bonsoir Pascal, félicitations pour la prestation une nouvelle fois. Je voulais te demander, devant la télé, on avait l'impression en troisième quart-temps que Joël avait un peu baissé de pied physiquement et qu'ensuite vous l'avez vraiment ciblé en attaque. Est-ce que c'est le cas? Vous avez senti ça et vous avez senti que vous pouviez aller marquer sur lui peut-être plus facilement?
Non, je pense que c'était juste le flow du match. Et bon, ça arrive que c'était contre lui, mais je pense pas que c'était quelque chose qu'on a vu ou quoi que ce soit. On sait comment il est important pour leur équipe en défense et en attaque. Et ouais, pour nous, c'était juste de continuer à jouer. Et bon, c'est arrivé que ce soit contre lui, mais je pense pas que c'était le plan, en fait.
Ok, parfait. Et un petit mot sur la performance de Precious qui a vraiment été très très bon en défense et en attaque face à Joël, justement. Ouais,
il était très énorme pour nous. Je pense, comme je l'ai dit en anglais, garder Joël, c'est un travail d'équipe. Mais aussi, il a fait du bon boulot sur lui, il a fait du bon boulot sur Harden. Et je pense que, ouais, il est très important pour notre équipe. Et en attaque, bon, juste les tirs qui sont ouverts, les prendre. Et puis, il a aussi cette capacité-là d'attaquer. Donc, ça aide.
Parfait, merci Pascal.
Merci Mike.
And final question to Sergio.
Salut Pascal, félicitations pour la victoire. Rapidement, quand tu compares les matchs d'avant et avec maintenant la présence de Scotty, je pense que ça a été déjà posé en anglais, est-ce que tu penses que s'il avait eu la chance de jouer tous les matchs, ça aurait inversé un peu la tendance dans cette série-là?
Je sais pas, je peux pas répondre à cette question parce qu'il n'était pas là. Donc à la fin, ces matchs sont passés. Il n'y a rien qu'on puisse faire par rapport à ces matchs-là. Le focus, c'est maintenant c'est les matchs qui arrivent et essayer de voir comment on peut faire pour les gagner.
Okay. Et rapidement, quelle va être l'approche? Parce que là, c'est vraiment un match, c'est do or die, plus devant le public. Quelle va être l'approche pour vous? Est-ce que c'est continuer ce que vous avez fait depuis 2 matchs, ou juste voir comment ça va arriver et puis essayer d'arracher le match?
Je pense pour nous, c'est comme on a fait un match, on se focalise sur le match qui arrive et ouais, on va voir ce qu'on doit faire de mieux. Et puis, juste aller et essayer de gagner. Bon, c'est l'attitude qu'on a pendant tous les matchs qu'on joue.
Merci beaucoup.